my name is Elizabeth Sharp and I'm a Communications and Documents Manager and Executive Director at Sharp Engineering. Sharp is an advanced manufacturer serving the oil, gas, mining and defence sectors. The company was founded in Roma by Anne and Peter Sharp. We do a lot of investing in our people, their professional development and career development so that they can work their way up the ranks.
My name's Gavin Michalowski. I'm the Rental Distribution Manager here at Sharp Engineering. Basically organising this place to make sure it runs. We issue parts out for jobs, we ship parts out to customers. Some of the challenges are lead times from vendors from overseas. We get a lot of bar stock and casing from China, a lot of stuff out of the United States. In oil and gas, they want it tomorrow because if it hits the fan, they need it quick.
So my name's Michael Plack and I'm the Projects and Installations Manager for Alemlube, covering Australia and New Zealand. So we manufacture tanks and a range of other products. We've been doing so for well over 10 years now. That kind of helped me segue into managing this product, our new AlemQube series. And this particular model is the AQ1000. It simply just has a protective hatch that goes down to cover all of the ports and sight tubes and gauges and dipsticks. So we've got a range of tanks where it can be as simple as a mechanical bowser or it can be digital. It can communicate that dispensing data online, or in this case, it's just a manual recording process.
The forklift runs 15 hours a day, so we'll constantly run out of diesel, going up the service station, filling up jerry cans. This has alleviated a lot of stress, no downtime for loading trucks and so forth. And the ease of the operation, pick up the handle, put it in. I think we got it down to about 300 litres in 2 weeks. So yeah, we used a lot of diesel. Productivity-wise, we're at 100% because the forklift's moving all the time, loading trucks, unloading trucks. There's no wasting time waiting on diesel to come from a servo or something like that.
Some really important features about this tank. We've got our lifting lugs here. We've got our forklift pockets for safe loading and unloading when it needs to be moved from site to site. We've got an array of ports on these tanks, which are all ports that are required not only for function but compliance as well. So we've really covered all the bases. We've got our emergency vents, we've got our ventilation ports, and again an array of spare ports as well. Sharp Engineering got in contact with Alemlube through our sales team. From there, we're able to get in contact with them, have a discussion about what their needs are, what size tank they might need, whether or not they need a managed bowser system or whether they need just a to the point and simple mechanical dispensing system. So, and really quite quickly after that, we're able to assemble the tank, have it on a truck and get it delivered to site and have our technicians on site to make sure everything was installed correctly. And as far as our business relationship goes with Sharp Engineering, we're definitely keen to progress that and be available any time that they need.
Alemlube have been fantastic. When we got the unit delivered, it was in pieces. Quick phone call, they had 2 service guys out, assembled it all, tested it, and yeah, no, they were fantastic. So the relationship's really good, the emails and phone calls trying to get things sorted, they were fantastic, so I can't complain.
Hi, I'm Craig Jones. I'm the General Manager of Project Haulage Australia.
And I'm Josh Smith. I'm the Workshop Manager of Project Haulage Australia. So in the workshop, we obviously maintain all the trucks and trailers. We do a lot of transshipping of loads.
Josh and I work quite closely together with the safety and compliance of the business. Other than that, I sort of work on the sales and the business development. Running trucks from Brisbane to Perth to Adelaide to Darwin to Cairns, it's a 24/7 operation. It's very full on.
Some of the challenges that we face are states not having the same rules, or if they change rules, they don't sort of alert you before you go, so you constantly have to check all the permits and whatnot, but obviously everything's got to be maintained to a really high level.
The drivers have got to be very experienced and understand the laws, the rules, the curfews. We're very happy with the crew that we've got, but definitely finding them and putting them in trucks is definitely a challenge we face.
This is our AlemQube diesel tank, so we've went and bought a split tank, so it's also got the AdBlue built into it as well. We've set it up in a way that the drivers have got their own unique PIN codes, and then we've got the driver or the truck fobs. We can up and lower daily limits as well as lock out AdBlue for the guys who don't need it.
Obviously purchasing your own tank does look like a big figure at the start, but when you sit down and actually work out the figures, it works out to pay itself off in
Under a year.
Under a year?
We've only had the tank for a few months and whatnot. We've done a little over 450,000 litres through it. So even at just an average of 10 cents a litre, that's still $45,000 of savings for no additional effort. Oh, the installation process was seamless. We picked our own tank up from Alemlube. They had fronters on site ready to rock and roll, put them straight onto one of our drop deck extendables. I think it was done in probably about an hour and a half. We had 2 Alemlube reps that were down here who helped the calibration. It's all wirelessly connected to our system, so we can just monitor it as we please.
So Project Haulage approached us about a year ago to engage our services to organise a on-site diesel refuelling solution. Had a really good in-depth conversation with them about what their needs are, the size of the tank, anything that was relevant to how their business functions. One of the great features of this fuel management system is the integrated keypad and fob system. Project Haulage were very direct about what requirements they have when it comes to how their employees interact with the diesel management system. Every drop that is dispensed into a truck or a forklift or one of their fleet vehicles, that's all logged on the database with the vehicle registration number, the user, time and date, and how much was dispensed. It's absolutely one of the #1 features of this tank. Through our ongoing support that we provide Project Haulage, we've been able to assist them with future requirements. It's been a great relationship, and that's, I guess, one of the most important things is always being there for the customer when they need that support or advice.
Personally, I think working with Michael and the team at Alemlube has just been fantastic. Call them anytime, day or night, they'd answer. If there was ever a problem, they'd be down here the following morning or even that day. 10 out of 10.
Absolutely, I agree. It's fantastic support. If anything ever goes wrong or if we have any questions, they can get it up and get it sorted. Not that really anything has gone wrong with the tank at all, as well as every one of our trucks are fitted out with Alemlube Auto greasers as well. So we've got a fairly good relationship with them. So it's been fantastic.